What is good, guys? Welcome back to another video. We kind of just did a thing.
We did.
What did we do?
We bought another car. It's out there, it's following us.
Alright, before I reveal too much just yet, as you can see from the title and the thumbnail of this video, we have finally picked up the secret project that I've mentioned a couple of videos ago. We're on our way now to go offload it, and we'll pick it up once we get there. So it's a few days later now. When we got back and unloaded the car, we just had a bunch of stuff on, and to be honest, I couldn't be bothered recording and filming. So before we touch on that though, Steve and myself just spent a good part of today touching up the tune and the map for the Skyline with the new clutch in. So as soon as the new clutch went in, we were able to turn the boost up a bit, and then Steve was just adjusting the map to suit that. We're maxed everything. Everything's maxed out, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, we need some bigger injectors now.
So the car's doing really well. Felt really good, really smooth. In third gear, full boost, we were starting to lose traction. That's with 11-inch wide wheels and semi-slicks on the rear. So all things considered, I'm pretty impressed. Yesterday we actually had a bit of an incident with the Skyline. Alright, so we're in a bit of a situation. I'm in the Skyline. Yeah, I drove it to work to bed the new clutch in, and on the way home I stopped at the service station and I could smell a bit of a burn. I popped the bonnet, had a look. There was a little bit of oil dripping out of the oil feed for the turbo, but I didn't really smell that bad. So anyway, I went and paid for the fuel, and when I came back, all of my coolant was on the floor. And I was just like shocked. I couldn't see anything, and just the time between me having a look under the bonnet and going to pay for the fuel and coming back, all of my coolant was on the floor. So I topped it up with the last little bit that I had left in the back of the car and tried to nurse it home, but it didn't make it home. The temperatures were just climbing like dramatically. So I stopped, switched the car off. Steve came to the rescue. We towed it back and actually found that there was a pinhole in the heater hose. Was it the top heater hose?
Yeah, the one that goes to the side of the block underneath the manifold. So
I was flat Vicky's this morning, changing that so that we could tune the car today, and yeah, that was an absolute asshole of a job. So all things aside, Stephen bought a new car, so we're going to quickly run you through what it is for starters, because a lot of you guys still don't know. So yeah, as for the first look at the new car, there it is. So what is it? Tell us.
So it's pretty much just an NA box, still 4 studs, still small brakes. It's had a DET put in it at some point, so we've got to pull that out. Apparently there's something wrong with the cylinder head on it, so pull that out, strip it down and see what's going on with it, and yeah, hopefully we can build something together and get it in there and get it on the track.
And you actually just picked up another motor for it, didn't you?
Yeah, complete 25 DET. The bloke said it started blowing smoke, so he pulled it out of his car, picked it up really cheap. Yeah, we're going to pull that one down and see what's going on inside there as well, and hopefully we can make something out of both of them. Well,
to be honest, in my experience, just because the bloke says it's blowing smoke doesn't mean the motor's stuffed. And we could have struck lucky again here. What's the chances? Hopefully, yeah.
It's just the rear wheel and the turbos let go.
That'd be the best.
We'll find out.
That's not your dog.
Hey, what are you doing? Come here.
The hell?
Hey, come here. Come here, puppy. Come on.
Random dog just ran into his yard.
Dog.
Whoa.
Come here.
It's a bit rude. We're trying to have a look at the Skyline, and then this dog runs in. Sweet. So now that we got the dog sorted, we can actually have a look. Alright. So RB25 DET, average condition.
Very average condition.
What's happened to it?
God knows, to be honest, but apparently the head, the exhaust manifold bolts in the head were stripped, so they've drilled them out to put bigger bolts in, but they drilled through all the way. So
and into the cooling ports?
Yeah, I'm assuming they've drilled into the cooling ports. But yeah, we won't really know until we get it all apart.
yeah, so this is why Steve bought another motor, because yeah, there's like rubbish. It's been left in the weather for a bit.
Yeah, it had no bonnet. I've got a
Yeah.
sourced a bonnet from another car. Sat around with no bonnet on it for a while.
Yeah, so yeah, 4-stud. Came with these wide track. What are they? Lenzo wheels. Lenzo wide track wheels. The body's in less than average condition as well. It's a bit of rust that they've patched with a Band-Aid sticker. It's had a bit of quarter panel damage. Seeing as this is going to be a drift car, that doesn't really matter, does it?
Nope.
Alright.
Running and missile.
There you go. So the reason why Steve's chosen to go down this path with this car is because the rarity of 180s.
Yeah, well, the 180 shell's too clean. It's a sunroof model, and sort of restored. They're worth a fair amount of cash these days. So
Yeah, bloody oath.
figured we've got everything there to take it back to worth something. So there's no point in thrashing it around a track if it's going to be worth something in another 5 years' time.
Exactly. So in other words, this car here is going to be his version of my S13, and his 180 is going to be his version of my R33.
Yeah.
Just a weekend streeter, and
Yeah.
then you've got your track hack,
Yeah.
and just sort of see where it goes, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm pretty keen to bang doors.
Oh, yeah.
Let's to be honest, this is like the perfect platform for it.
I've got a bit of rust on my door. If you can take it off with your tyre for me, please, mate.
Yeah, I'll grind that off for you. Easy, no worries.
Tyre will sort that out.
Yeah, we'll send it. Yeah, so first steps are going to be obviously pulling that motor out, pulling the other motor apart, which we're going to have a look at actually. I'll have a quick look. So here's the other motor. Yeah, the one that Steve said that he suspects just could be the exhaust wheel and the turbo that let go, the one that was blowing lots of smoke. But yeah, so pull the other motor out and apart, pull this one apart, or at least the turbo, and see what's going on there.
If the turbo's shot, the rest of the motor should probably be fine. So we'll just dump it in and start it and see what happens. But if the turbo looks fine, then we'll obviously have to pull it apart.
Yeah, well, we've essentially got enough bits to put one motor together and get the drift car running. So there'll be a lot more progress on that in the near future. So just adding to the list of projects that are going on, but look, we don't mind it because it's good content and it's a variety of content, and we will keep things interesting. So whenever I say we've got some cool content coming up in the future, I don't just talk it out of my ass. I actually mean there's some cool stuff coming up. Yeah, so Skyline's tuned, Road-Tune tweaked the map a bit. It's going to be going on the dyno in the next 2 weeks before the next roll racing event. So I'll be putting a video up about that. We'll be revealing the official power figures for the R33. But like I said, bum dyno, I'm guessing around 300 kilowatts. Steven's bet's on 320-ish kilowatt. He's got a lot more experience in bum dynoing than I do, so. But yeah, I'm pretty excited to actually see what the car makes. I'm pretty sure you guys are all excited to see what it makes too, so. It's been a long time waiting to get that car on the dyno, and I'm pretty keen to finally get it on there. Sylvia started, it wasn't fuel.
No,
we didn't run out of fuel. I come over the next day after the last drift night and dumped a Jerry in, and it didn't start. Steve tinkered during the week a bit, and turned out to be, what was it?
The power supply to the injectors had gone, and it shorted the ECU out.
There you go. So the new Nichtune ECU went in and the car started. So that's just a temporary patch fix for what's happening at the moment. The turbo will be coming out. The new turbo, which is sitting just over there on the shelf, will be going in very shortly, and hopefully we can get that sorted before the next Rift event, which is also in a couple of weeks.
Yep, week and a bit.
So we're running out of time pretty quickly. So other than that, that is about it for what's going on here. Hope you guys enjoyed this short video. It was only just a bit of a catch-up video. Sorry it's posted a bit late. I've had a lot of things going on, and I'm only able to film now, and Steven's had a lot of things going on. He's got a full house at the moment. He's got Josh's R33 here at the moment, which is getting built. He's got my S13, he's got Ben's GTR, his car, then the drift car around the side, and he's got a bunch of small in and out jobs that are happening as well during the day, so he's pretty flat out.
Yep.
Business is picking up.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess seeing as this video was mainly about Steve and his car, do you want to do the outro for me?
The outro?
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, guys. Hit the like button, subscribe, show some support. We'll keep producing some good content for you to chill and watch, and yeah, keep you up to date with what's going on up here in Darwin, and yeah, keep having fun.
Thanks guys, we'll catch you next time.